It was a typical Tuesday night at one of New York City's finest restaurants. The kind of place where the tables are set with crisp white linens, the wine flows freely, and the air hums with soft jazz. But this night would be different. It would be a night when a simple act of kindness changed everything. A waitress, just doing her job, would discover a secret that had been locked away for 23 years. You may wonder, what does kindness have to do with such an extraordinary encounter? Well, this story is about to show you just how far a little bit of empathy, awareness, and simple human connection can go. Stay tuned, because this is a story you won't forget. Before we dive into the heart of the story, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you believe kindness can change lives. Drop a comment and share your own experiences with acts of kindness. You're watching Kindness Action, where we tell stories that inspire and remind us all of the good that's out there. It all began when Lily, a young waitress, stepped into the restaurant's dining room that evening. She had worked at the high-end bistro for almost a year, serving meals to the wealthy and powerful. But Lily was not the type to be intimidated by fancy decor or expensive clientele. She always greeted each guest with a warm smile, no matter their status. That night, a man in a tailored suit sat alone at a table near the window. His silver hair and calm demeanor made him appear both distinguished and somewhat mysterious. He was scanning the menu, but something about him caught Lily's attention: his watch. It was a stunning piece, gold and sparkling with an intricate design that seemed to radiate power and prestige. But what really caught her eye was the ring on his finger. Lily's heart skipped a beat. The ring, it looked so familiar. She had seen it before in the papers and on TV. It was the signature ring of Victor Sinclair, the billionaire tech mogul who had founded one of the world's largest companies. He had vanished from the public eye years ago, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. Rumors about his whereabouts and his personal life had swirled for years, but no one had been able to piece together the truth. And here he was, sitting in front of her. Lily stood there for a moment, frozen in place. She knew she shouldn't get involved, that it wasn't her place to pry into someone else's life. But something inside her pushed her forward, and with a deep breath, she walked over to the table. "Good evening, sir," she greeted him with her usual warmth. "Can I get you started with a drink?" Victor looked up at her, his piercing eyes full of quiet wisdom. He smiled gently, but Lily could tell there was a hidden sadness behind his eyes. He ordered a glass of red wine, and as she moved to leave, she hesitated. The ring. There was something about it that didn't sit right with her. She had to know more. Taking a step back, Lily nervously asked, "Excuse me, sir, but is that the Sinclair ring?" Victor's eyes widened for a fraction of a second, then quickly softened. "You know about it?" Lily nodded. "I've read about it in the papers. But I never thought I'd actually see it in person." Victor's face turned somber, and for a moment, he looked like he was about to say something, but then he paused. "It's been a long time since anyone has recognized it. Most people don't know what it means anymore." Lily didn't know why, but she felt a pull toward this man. She decided to take a risk. "Sir, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to you? You disappeared from the public eye, and people have been wondering where you went." For a long time, Victor didn't say anything. Then, slowly, he spoke, his voice heavy with emotion. "The truth is, I had to disappear. I had a secret. A family secret," he said, his fingers gently brushing the ring on his hand. "A secret I couldn't share with anyone, not even the people closest to me." Lily sat down across from him, sensing that he needed to tell his story. "What kind of secret?" she asked softly. Victor took a deep breath, his eyes distant as if he were reliving a moment from the past. "I had a daughter. She was born 23 years ago. My wife and I were overjoyed, but soon after, we discovered she was very sick. The doctors told us there was no hope, that she wouldn't survive. I couldn't bear to lose her, so I did something I thought would save her. I made a deal with a group of scientists to have her treated in secret. They gave her a treatment that no one knew about, but the catch was, I had to disappear. To protect her from the world and keep her safe, I had to walk away from everything." Lily sat in stunned silence, absorbing his words. The weight of his confession was like nothing she had ever experienced. "She's alive today," Victor continued, his voice barely above a whisper. "But I've never been able to see her. I've never been able to tell anyone, not even my closest friends. I thought I could stay hidden forever. But I never imagined that a stranger would recognize my ring. Lily could see the raw pain in his eyes, and something inside her shifted. She had only just met him, but she felt an overwhelming sense of empathy. She leaned forward, speaking from her heart. "Mr. Sinclair," she said softly, "sometimes the greatest acts of kindness are the ones we do for the people we love. You did what you thought was best for your daughter, and that's the most selfless thing anyone could do." Victor looked at her, his expression softening. "You think so?" Lily nodded. "I know so. And maybe it's time to let the world see the real you again. Maybe it's time for you to come back and share your story with others." Victor smiled for the first time that evening, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. "Maybe you're right." As Lily walked away, she felt a surge of inspiration. She hadn't just served dinner that night, she had witnessed the power of kindness and the courage it took to face the past. Victor Sinclair's secret may have been hidden for 23 years, but it was the kindness of a stranger that finally helped him find the strength to share it with the world. If you've learned anything from this story, let it be this: small acts of kindness can break down walls and change lives in ways we might never expect. So the next time you see someone in need of a listening ear or a kind word, remember that kindness has the power to heal and inspire. Thanks for watching, and remember to spread kindness wherever you go. You never know what difference it might make.